Hello guys and welcome back to another Brawl video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of red-green Phylath. I said I was never going to do this commander because I don't know how to say it, but we're just going to go for Phylath for the duration of this video at least. Phylath the World Sculptor, so whenever he enters the battlefield creates an X01 green plant creatures, you go to the basic lands, you control the number of basic lands, and whenever there's landfall you get to put 4+1/+1 counters on any of those plants. So I separated this deck into so many piles. Let's go through them real quick. So we have a landfall value pile where we get an extra combat, where we get a bunch of extra creatures and can at some point just break the game, a bit of card advantage, and a bit of ramp. And then the second pile is a bit of a interesting one. So since Phylath, when he enters the battlefield, makes so many creatures, if you have Ogre Battle Driver in the battlefield, which is a special card because it's in like an introduction deck, so it's only legal in arena best of 1, not even best of 3 standard, so it's very confusing, but that doesn't matter. It's very good for the deck because you'll give all our plants +2/+0 and haste, so we can hit for them for a lot, hit the opponent for a lot rather. Renato will let us plants enter with a +1/+1 counter, so they'll be 1/2s when they enter. Terror of the Peaks won't do much with the plants unless we have Renato or Ogre Battle Driver in play, who can get us to do a lot of damage to the opponent. And then Ashaya is very good with our landfall creatures because we make all the other creatures and the creature itself with a landfall to enter the battlefield to be a land and trigger itself. It's rather interesting. If you have a Shire, Phylath, and maybe a Terror of the Peaks or anything like that, things get disgusting real fast. Our next pile is ways to ramp but not put lands into the battlefield, like not actual proper ramp. It's a bit confusing, but we have Reclaimed Finder's Lands, Druids let us play extra lands, Rods let us play lands from the top of our deck, and Clothis with a bit of ramp and life gain. Then we have our actual land finders that put lands into the battlefield in Beanstalk, Vastwood Surge, which can be kicked, Migration Path, Roiling Regrowth, Omen of the Hunt, and Cultivate. Our next part is a bit of removal, so we have a little bit of early removal in Fire Prophecy and Royal Eruption, which can be kicked later on in the game. Scripture Abundance has been very good for being instant speed as well as having all 3 modes. 5 mana is very accessible for our deck. Bonecrusher Giant also 2 mana removal and also later a body. Coglin Thorn Mammoth, just some good fighting creatures. Then we have Trashing Brotherdawn and Gem Razor for artifact and enchantment disruption. We have a bit of a value creature pile, so we have Nessian Horn Beetle, which will get bigger with the Phylath or with a plant that got pumped up with the Phylath. Scavenging Use is just a good way to deal with graveyards and get very big very fast. Elder Gargaroth, as I've said many times before, if you're playing a green deck, you should be playing Elder Gargaroth in it. Then for next part, we have a little bit of value cards as well. No creatures, but just spells. We have Once Upon a Time, which you should be running most green decks. Escape to the Wild, so we can play extra lands and just draw 5 cards in a way. Great Hand should be most green creature decks. Then now here is Lethal Forming. I'm unsure if this should be in the deck. I think I might want to add Green Warden. I don't remember what it's called. The 5/7 lets you play lands from the graveyard. If you play that, you probably want to play this. Otherwise, I'm not sure if it's correct. Then we only have this time around 5 spell lands. We're usually playing them as lands. There's some off case, so I play the Florahedron or even the the Turn Timber Symbiosis. And then for mana base, for actual factual lands, we have only a handful of non-basic lands, only 5 of them, and then 16 that are because of how Phylath works. Sorry, my dog is just having a bit of fun in the background. So let's go for our first game. I've been really enjoying this deck. You can get some very disturbing board states very fast. Having rather successful with it. Also, I wanted to mention I've been thinking about reducing the length of the video from 1 hour to 45 minutes, around 45 minutes, depending on how the games are going. Mostly because of university, it's been a bit rough to find the 1 hour to set aside to study. This would be to set aside to record a video. So I wanted to get your guys' input on that. Also, I wanted to thank you guys for helping me reach 30 subscribers. The number keeps going up, and I'm happier every day I see it. So yeah, that's basically it. So 45 minutes, is that okay? And also thank you for 30 subscribers. We'll just learn a bit of Scavenging Use here, and then we can play the Dryad next turn. So my dog is having a lot of fun in the background for some reason. Kashasa, thank you. Okay, so we're just gonna take a lot of damage from this fella here. Fencing Ace with Boss Cat is a bit gross. But we can deal. We get to play an extra land. Let's play the basic here and swing for 2. I think we can stabilize rather quickly, especially if we can play the Phylath next turn. That would be a very, very good way to stabilize, because the Fencing Ace doesn't have any kind of evasion just yet. Just watch them play the enchantment that gives flying. Okay, that's a bit obnoxious. Assuming you're getting rid of my Dryad, that's fine. That's actually very obnoxious. I was hoping to go off with a bit of Rada, but that's fine. Nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna be taking a lot. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit rough. Interesting. So they, I guess so they can block. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind, that's not interesting. That is just logical. Okay, this will help us a lot, so we can just play a if they don't remove it, I'm assuming there'll be some kind of banishing light here. Okay, that's actually fine. That's actually very good for us. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll take 4 here, go to 13. No blocks. That was a very confusing place to put the counter on, because now I can play this, kill the 5/5, then kill the... Okay, this doesn't matter. Yes, it triggers a lot, but unfortunately they're only 0/1s, as we didn't have a Renata or a Ogre Battle Driver in play. So we're just gonna hit them for 0 like 5 times. Kill that, kill Cat, that sounds a bit weird. And then we're off to the races. We're very far ahead, I think, now. Obviously, if they get the jumping, the flying equipment, I can't remember for the life of me. Cleave, Sky Cleave? Something of the Sky Cleave, I feel like it is. That would be a bit disgusting, but other than that, I think we're in a good spot. Okay, that's a bit gross. Not gross, just a bit obnoxious. I still feel like we're in a very, very good spot here. I could play that, but I think I'm gonna go with the Rada first. I'd rather do that, you know what I'm saying? Sorry. I mean, I should have a land to play from my hand. I haven't played one, so I like doing this. I want the extra green sources because of scavenging use. Did not hit a land from the top of the deck, but that's fine. We are going to attack them for a whole lot here. Is that only 13 damage? Not as much as I would have liked, but you know, 13 is 13. They chumped. Okay, so I'm going to get a 3/3. Are they going to Wrath? Maybe. That would be gross. Do I care if they Wrath? I mean, I do care, but then I just rebuild with Phylath. I already have enough mana to cast it again. I feel like they're gonna just scoop it up now if they don't have a Wrath. I mean, I wouldn't be... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Any of my creatures giants? They're not. Let's get rid of the brood mother. Is it a brood mother? It's a brood moth. That's fine. My board is clean, your board is clean. I'll play my commander again and just get a bunch of creatures. Oh, ooh, I like it. Sorry, I don't know if I said it like that. Get a green source. Well, I don't know why I got a green source at that point. I think I probably wanted a red source. So I'm going to be making 8 2-power creatures. Please don't touch. Let's go! I got to do the thing. I've been wanting to do the thing. I haven't been able to do the thing just yet. They always either they usually kill my battle driver when I finally get to play it. I managed to do the thing with Phylath with Renata, but not with the battle driver. But I'm so confused why these cards are legal. I just don't understand how they're legal in Best of 1 Standard and Brawl. But then at the same time they're not legal in best of 3, so it makes, if you playtest something on best of 1, it's literally going to be useless if you face any of these cards, because you'll never see it in best of 3. Because there's like a 2 mana 1/1. The Johnny Pride Mate, that's a 1/1 for example. That card does see a little bit of play in best of 1 standard, but then if you were to play best of 3, you would never see the deck because that would just not exist. But yeah, I'm just very confused about that. This is a bit heavy of a hand. The Once Upon a Time does make me want to keep it, but I think I'm gonna know. And we got a much worse hand. Let's go. If I get a land or a ramp, okay, land is nice. I'm gonna get a green source here. Got a lot of ramp. It depends what kind of Yorion deck we're looking at. I've been facing a few more controlly Yorion decks, which has been kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you lot. What is this, Omen of the Sea? Yeah, makes sense. I do not want description for 0 value, but thank you for asking. I appreciate you, game. We. Also, wanted to ask, how would you guys, what's your opinion on EDH content on MTGO? Is that something you guys would be keen on? Could try some budget decks, could try some funky combo decks, some aggro decks, just a bit of everything. Most likely with random people, just join a game online, or I could try to find a group to play, have everyone in a chat. I don't know how you guys would feel about that, but just throwing an idea to the wind. This is a, oh, actually, I have a cultivator. I was gonna say it's into crows that we're not having the lands, but yeah. Okay, so we got a mount and we'll put the mount into play. We could play the Shire next turn if you want. I think I just wanna keep ramping because I feel like they're gonna have some kind of banishing light, glass casket-esque kind of thing. They hit a land drop, they did, yes. I don't like this. I feel like they have a counter spell. Okay. I'm gonna do this one because I'm like 90% sure they have a counter spell. It was a negate, but I mean, I guess I was right. They had a counter spell. They have something for 2 white. Angelic Ascension. That seems mediocre at best. I mean, it's a clock, but it doesn't seem great. I mean, they could pressure move with playing Yorion now, just as a 4/5 flyer. Pilgrim, Heliod's Punishment, Pacifism, sure. Okay, so that didn't do much. Land, please. Ugh, that's really not what I wanted to see here. I really wanted to hit a land. I don't think I want to play the Ashaya because I'm pretty sure it's gonna just die on the spot. So I think I'm gonna do this. Get a 1 of each. And then pause the turn. Is there any creatures in the graveyard? I don't believe so, right? There is one. Okay, so I can gain some life here if I so wish. Which I probably will wish for. Which I probably do wish for, rather. Yeah, I'll take 5 damage, go to 16. Obviously not ideal, but it is what it is. Probably playing the Yorion here. I mean, it's 2 cards of worth of value. I don't see why you would say no. I'm gonna keep 1 blue up for an opt or a mystical dispute that would not work against my deck. But more power to you. Which they don't even have, but okay. Just do that real quick in a live. We're in a very uncomfortable spot because they have a bunch of flyers. Heliod's Punishment, okay. Expect me to see that at some point. I think if Phylath dies, I'll let it go to the graveyard so I can exile the Scavenging Ooze. Can we do it like this? Splangos, Shablangos, and the Blangos, Blingo, Blongos has happened. Pass it in. Let's see what they do here. Depending what they do, will. Okay, I expected that. So I'm gonna fight my Phylath with the Angel. Please do not have a counter spell, I beg of you. Do you have a counter spell? Okay, that was a very difficult decision there. Should I use my counter spell that will not have any word and any text for the remainder of the game, or should I not use it? Some decisions are very hard, and that was definitely one of them. Okay, the land drop won't do anything here. We're not dead on the swing back. We're definitely not in a good spot, that's for sure. But, you know, let's hope they don't have another one. Oh, you have another counter spell? They do not. Okay, good. Make all my creatures massive. Swing. No, swing out. What is this? 12, 18? Yeah, let's go. Oh god, is there no creatures in the graveyard? There were no creatures in the graveyard, so I made a mistake anyway, but it's not gonna matter because it's gonna be dead on with the Omen of the Hunt. Omen of the Sun. That's fine. We hit a bunch of flyers, which was a bit of an issue there. Also, big flyers of our prophecy did not line up well. I made a mistake there at the end, but wouldn't have mattered, luckily enough. So I feel less embarrassed about it. I still feel embarrassed, but less embarrassed. Hopefully, we can be on the draw and get a bit of a. I still want to show you guys a match with Lotus Cobra on turn 2, and it survives. That's when things get out of hand really fast. Okay, a bit more of Mono White that we played a bit earlier. Now it's Heliod's turn. We're on the play. This hand is super mediocre. This hand is just as mediocre, but I will keep. I don't like going to 6 in Brawl. Okay, I think I have enough lands that I will keep the Kazandu in my hand, the Mammoth, and I'll probably play it out actually. Yeah, let's play the Mammoth out here. We have enough lands. Probably gonna Surge next turn, am I? Yeah. Okay, Glorious Anthem, that doesn't do anything here. I'm gonna Surge. Ooh, oh, that's a shame, I can't do what I wanna do. Okay, so we're gonna Surge. We are gonna get a mountain. Actually, let's get 2 mountains here. So we get to hit them for 9 if they don't block. I'll be very surprised if they block. 16 is a very good life total, so. And then we can Phylath next turn with already a land drop. That seems pretty freaking good. Further retreats a bit. Do I take a turn off to kill that? I don't think I do. I don't think I take a turn off to kill that. I think I just ignored it. I think I do this. I genuinely think like, let's just do our plan, and I think we're just gonna kill them without worrying about their stuff. Because our creature's so massive. And we will have the Roiling Grove for double and full trigger, not only for the Kazandu Mammoth, but as well for getting more plants. That's a bit obnoxious. Not that bad, actually, since I have the Trashing Broda done, so I'm going to decline that. Yeah, if my opponent declines taking the creature from underneath a Banishing Light, I usually get very worried. Charming Prince, sure. Probably getting 3 life here, I'm assuming. Correcto. How much mana do I have? 7. No, I'm 1 short from doing this, this into this. Am I? I am. That sucks. Oh well, it's fine. Can I have that, please? Thank you. Move to combat. They're like, oh, what is this person doing? They're probably making a big misclick. Yeah. I am making big misclick. I love Roiling Regrowth. Instant speed, double landfall is gross and amazing at the same time if you're the one casting it. I love that. This deck has... This is kind of similar to the first EDH deck I brewed. I never actually built it on paper, but I really wanted to. I guess it's also kind of the first EDH deck I feel most people build, which is just red-green ramp into big creatures kind of thing. I was like 14 at the time, and I was like, yes, Birds of Paradise cultivates rampant growth attackers, or I don't know, Hornet Queens or things of the sort. What is it called? A Pterostodon. Just that kind of thing. Like, yes, I have mana, now I make big creature. That was kind of my first EDH deck idea. Never came to fruition, and then I just built a bit of Crankle. Then I went to Marin, and then I went to Rune of the Hidden Realm. I have changed a lot throughout my Magic career, if you will. This is a lot of lands, but good. Has a removal, has a bit of ramp. I like this hand, definitely keeping it. 100% keeping this hand. Is that the 1 damage one? Okay, that's the 1 damage one. Let's play... No basic lands now that I think about it, which is a bit obnoxious, but if I left, I would definitely take that. Next turn we can... We're probably just going to play the Scavenging Ooze. Probably just going to play the Scavenging Ooze. I'm assuming they're going to play the Croxa here. To which I will discard the Awakening question mark. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Actually, Scavenging Ooze is very good against them, so I don't think I want to expose it. I just realized how good the Scavenging Ooze is. You guys were probably shouting at me. Let's play the Awakening tap. And if they do play a removal spell here, well, they do play Croxer here, I'll probably discard. Okay, they're still not playing Croxer, that's fine. Draw 2, land, and a Masker Worm. Okay, I like that build of the deck. I like Hearthfire Emulator, which is summer play. I could Omen of the Hunt. I think I Omen of the Hunt. Yeah, I Omen of the Hunt here. Because Omen of the Hunt puts the land into play tapped, whilst the other one puts the land into play untapped. So that's worth noting. Tyrant. Oh, that's gross. I can't kill the Tyrant. That might be a problem in the long run. Give me another green source here. This is not looking good for us. Not at all. This could kill a few creatures actually. Well, 2 creatures. 3 creatures? No, 2 creatures only. I can do X equals 3 only next turn. Not good enough. I can Beanstalk into Ooze into exile the Masker Worm. That's something. That's not a bad turn. Okay, you're not gonna swing in for 2. Can't see why you wouldn't, but okay. We got him for 2. Ooh, Cultivate. Let's get on the green sourcing here. Search for a red source. Search for a green source. And a red source. Let's put the red one into play. How much mana do I have? 6, 7, 8 next turn. Don't really like our position that much. Actually, never mind. We can just Shadow Skull and kill both of the creatures. For for 4 mana, that leaves us 2 to play the Scavenging Ooze as well. That seems fine. Or a Royal Eruption if we need to find another creature to kill. Or if there, not if we need to find, if there is another creature to kill. Okay, they're playing the Croxer. I think I discard the Eruption here, honestly. I do like this Surge. I want to keep it in my hand for now. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I'll be surprised if they didn't take it back into the hand. Maya Triton. Okay, actually, never mind. The graveyard's pretty filled. No, they should have kept it in the graveyard. Okay, so we're gonna be fine here. That's nice, but that's fine. So x equals 4, pay 4. Wait, use x divided to choose among up to 2 creatures. Oh, divide. Okay, so it needs to be x equals 6 to kill both of those stuff. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to use my whole turn then. That's fine. Let's kill both of you. Submit. Submit. Can this hit face? Yeah, target creature. Never mind, it cannot. It's gonna hit me for 1. That's fine. I'm gonna do a little ping ping, ping 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 ping. I can play the Terror of the Peaks and kill the Maya Triton next turn if I wish. They're probably gonna make me discard here, so I'll probably discard the Sculptor, the Surge. We can make no, they can't Croxer. Okay, so I can use the Ooze to clean that graveyard. Okay, we'll discard the Surge here at this point. I don't think we are in the Phylath plan anymore, unfortunately. At least for now. We'll play it eventually, just not now. Okay, so make sure to tap a green, ping pong pang. Let's start killing the graveyard a little bit. First of all, Croxer, say goodbye. Gain a life. Huh, do I just kill the Croxer and then go on? Nah, I think I just take this turn to clean the graveyard as much as I can. Especially the creatures. And this could be a good way to dodge any removal, like mana removal. I think I leave it at that. Because I only have 2 other red mana, only 1 green mana. So, okay, that's fine. Okay, so they're probably gonna make me sack my creature. So I think then I will exile another one. Yeah, they're gonna make me sack my creature anyway, so I will block here. And I will take your Leyline Tyrant. Managed to gain a bit of life here. Put the board down a little bit. 3, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna definitely play the Phylath here, pretty sure. Discard a card, I'm surprised you did that. I think the Terror of the Peaks is not quite good enough, unfortunately. Ashaya, that's a good one. Okay, land, that's fine. You make a lot of creatures. Only 5, but you know, make them very big. Make them very big again. I'll make another one very big. Kazandu, go ahead. So they're not going to be using the sack mode anymore. Oh no, if they play the Crocs I lose my Ashaya. It's fine. That's like, it sucks, but it's fine. Okay, that's super okay with me. You already have plenty of pressure here, as it is. I'm gonna kill my cousin. Jesus, a lot of removal, but that's fine. Are they gonna make us discard a card and draw a card? Wouldn't surprise me. Would suck, but it wouldn't surprise me. No, just draw a card. That seems dangerous. Okay, so we play a Shire first. Skewed Swarm, so it triggers itself. And then we play a land, trigger both Skewed Swarms. Hidden. I'm probably gonna put this on my upkeep because I do need to find a way to kill the Rancor. Actually, I might just dead. 3, 6, 7. I'm actually just dead if they realize. Yeah, frick. I messed up. I didn't realize I was just dead. That was a mistake on my part. They should realize it fast enough. We got too low. Didn't realize it. That's fine. Oh, and there's the Fire Prophecy. Ooh, that's annoying. I was too careless with the Rancor. Rancor. Should have been a bit more defensive, than we probably have won that game. But I think it was a good performance nevertheless. Showed some cool stuff, which is kind of the purpose of these videos rather. Show that Ashaya with the insect guy, whose name I cannot remember now, is very, very sick. We showed the Ogre Battle Driver earlier. You know, there's a lot of neat combos, neat combination of cards. But yeah, I've been struggling to build other decks now. I've kind of just feel everything's a bit, I don't know, just a bit boring. I haven't found quite an interesting deck to build. I'm thinking about the Rogue deck, but I played against it so much that I kind of just don't even want to build it. I playing against Radha. I would love to see a removal spell. That's perfect. But yeah, just like Radha, just kind of have. I feel like this is better. Oh wow, that's a nice one. Just I don't know. I just can't quite find a deck that I want to build, and I do want to build another deck. Because the only other one I have is the Abzan guy that returns creatures from the graveyard. I have that one with creatures only because I absolutely love companions, as you guys have noticed. That's a nice one. We'll just get rid of it, I think, right? 4 mana. This won't help. Yeah, we just gotta rid of it the normal way. Red. Yeah, because nothing I do will help, so we'll just kill it. Because it can get very gross with Radha, so we'll just get her out of the way. If Omen of the Hunt here was the Beanstalk Giant, that would be a lot better, but that's fine. I can play my Elder Gargaroth next turn. See, yeah, that one, if we had that one right now, that would be amazing. Thank you for showing us, opponent. Steez, not gonna say that. Are they gonna play the Radha here? No? Removal? Something? Question mark? Land, okay, cool. Ooh, Cultivate is nice. So I get 1, and then 2, 3. I can play Cultivate and Anomaly of the Hunt on the same turn. I like just playing my Gargaroth here. Just saying like, hi, you're under a lot of pressure, do something. I like the idea of that. Like, do something or you're in trouble. And then next turn we can maybe go Cultivate, Omen of the Hunt. We then just, can we play Radha first? If we play... No, you ruined my happiness. Sorry. I was such a happy person and then you had to just ruin it. I didn't know being happy wasn't legal. So a thing you should always do with Elder Gargaroth in a position like this, just make creatures, put them under pressure. There's no reason to be drawing cards. We have a lot of stuff to do with our hand already, as it is. Yeah, let's cultivate here. Find one of each. I think that'll be good. Play the forest, and then play the mountain. Then we can play Phylath next turn with only basics in play, which is quite nice. Surprised I haven't played the commander yet. Great hand. Okay, that's a bit gross. That's a bit unfortunate for us. That's fine though. Actually, it's not fine. That's horrible for us. I don't like that. Attack. Now at this point I want to draw a card because I want to find a way to deal with that. We did not find a way to deal with that. Yeah, I was gonna say, if they didn't block, I'll be very shocked. I think we could have Bone Crusher, honestly. Because we can attack through the rod and this takes away a guaranteed creature. The Great Hand just will be a problem. That's gross. Please do not have a creature as well. I beg of you. We do need to find a way to deal with that. How much mana do I have? 7. This will make it 8. So if I draw a land, that would be amazing. Oh, come on. You didn't need to have that. That's not very nice, is it? Did you need to have that? And they found a land on top of the deck, and they have another creature. Okay, I'm gonna scoop it up. My opponent is being a bit too lucky for me to do anything about it. There's just a bit that turn was just like game ending. Just the giant creature, the removal, and then hit a land from the top of your deck, and then also have a 2-drop. It's like, let's take it down a notch. That's a little bit too much for a turn. Let's see if we can get a bit of those disgusting draws as well. Lotus Curb unfortunately didn't do as much as I wanted it to. Maybe I was greedy with it. Maybe I should have just started ramping with it earlier. Just slamming Cultivator on one of the hunts. It just didn't line up quite like I wanted it to, so I chose not to cast them. Micro Brewer with a little bit of, I forget your name, Tazri, okay. Removal, lands, ramp, keep. I'm a simple person. He has removal, land, ramp, and I keep. A bit of Scree here. I'm very happy to find a land. Okay, okay, show off. Just because I'm using a temple doesn't mean you have to as well. They might be on a party deck. They most likely are on a party deck, so the Bone Crusher could come to matter here. I would love to cast the Bone Crusher here. Please play a 2-drop that I can kill with Bone Crusher. Oh, I don't like my opponent anymore. So rude. I just play this cute Swarm. Let's hope there's no removal. I mean, it's probably wrong to play without the land drop, but then we can Roiling Regrowth with it in play next turn, or we can Reclaim the Waste to draw 2 lands. I might just Reclaim the Waste, depending on what they do here. Okay, they have just Sky Mana already. Do they have a black source or green one? And they just have a removal. Please do not have a removal. Okay, a Rob of the Rich is fine, because it's not going to do anything, because we have the same amount of cards. Yep, that's a-okay. Ooh. I like that. So we get a trigger. We're gonna reclaim for green source, get a trigger. Now we have 2 insects if we wanna just double block that, and then we're gonna swing with the Skewed Swarm. I don't even know what would be the best draw next turn. I think definitely most likely a land. Yeah, probably a land. Okay, they're still missing black and green. If they own all 5 colors, they don't have to be. They could just be a Jeskai. They could just be red, green with a tiny bit of blue. I mean red, white. Possibly, that's fine. It's just a big creature. Do not care. Land drop. That's definitely what I wanted. Skewed Swarm. So there's a few things I could do here. I think I'm just gonna Phylath actually. Just make a bunch of plants, 5 of them to be exact, and just pass the turn. I'd be very surprised if they raw the turn after they play the Tazri. That would be shocking, to say the least. The next turn we can use the Roiling Regrowth to kind of go off, hopefully hit a land as well. and get like three triggers. Oh, don't tell me you have a freaking Wrath. Really? Why would you play your Tazri if you had a Wrath? If it's just a pump spell. Oh, Ember Cleave, that's fine. I don't care about an Ember Cleave, that's fine. You can do that. That's fine. That's so fine. Sure, that's not a damn. Can I kill them? Okay, so that's a land drop. Land drop. 4 poop. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 21, 23. No, this one short. That's not nice. Looks like that. Let's get Sugri. Oh, we also gonna have a lot of blockers, so that's also good. Not to worry about for late. For the Ember Cleave. Yeah, we have 10 blockers. I'll play this as a block as well. Because I'm pretty sure, unless I mathed wrong, this will not be lethal. This should be 3 off lethal. Okay, good. I was just like, geez, did I math wrong? But that's good, that's good. 3 off lethal, so the Bone Crusher don't have mattered. We have plenty of blockers now. Okay, that's... Okay, so you're dead, is what you're telling me. So what you're telling me is that you have deceased. Gonna have 6 here, gonna have 4, and you here. Because why the hell not? I think I may have won the game. Okay. I'm gonna use a removal spell on your Season Hollow Blade. Would you like to discard a card? They would like to discard a card, okay. I'm gonna put this fella back, and then I'm gonna make a land drop here. Trigger, 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 trigger. I'm gonna put 4 counters on this plant. They still haven't conceded. They're still like clicking to pass on the turn. Swing for a lot. Maybe they have a challenge to like kill creatures or creatures die or something. I'm very confused as to why they played it on, but okay, I'll take another win. Let's go. Minus 20, yeah, just minus 20. They did stumble a little bit on that mana, but I think they only missed like a turn or 2 worth of lands. So nothing too drastic. That was a good showing for the deck. Let's play it. I think at least one more game, depending on how long it takes. We might play another one after. But yeah, this deck I've been enjoying it a lot. This is definitely one of the better decks I've built. I should probably have the lad that lets you play creatures off the graveyard, but I just chose not to play. I didn't find a spot. I just like every card that's in the deck, apart from the little forming. But if you're playing the other guy, you probably want the liver forming, but if you're playing the liver forming, you don't necessarily want the other guy, so it's confusing. Akiri, okay, no removal. I guess there is a piece of removal, not great. This is a dangerous hand because I'm planning on playing the Tangle Florahedron as a creature on turn 2, and that could definitely bite us in the ass. Hello. Oh, you have a cute dog as well. Please find a land drop. Sure. Because we haven't played anything that will be like a land drop, most likely. The odds of us missing on that are probably not very high. Creature, enchantment, equipment rather, sorry. Once upon a time there was a... I hate life. There was a Fable Passage. Yes. Please do not kill my Tangled Florahedron. I hate saying Tangled Florahedron, but I'll keep saying Tangled Florahedron for as long as I live. Assuming you play your commander here? Actually, not necessarily. Please not touchy my creature though, that's all I ask. Thank you for not touchy. I'm not gonna say anything, I will wait to see if they realize that. That's a nice one to see. Love seeing a land off the top, drawing a card already. Thank you, Rada. Rada is really underrated. Card's amazing. We I'm just okay. Two for one. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that exchange. I'm not excited about it, but I'm okay with it. Please realize you can't equip your Crystal Slipper. Please, it's gonna be awkward. Oh, they paid their life trying to equip the Crystal Slipper, probably. No, I'm sorry, bud. What am I playing here? I think I'm gonna play the Renata. Yeah, probably gonna play the Renata. Am I playing the Renata? Am I playing the Renata? Let's play the Renata. They can't block anyway, so let's swing for one. Hoping to hit a land, otherwise there's protection from even, that's a bit obnoxious. Most of our hands seems to be even. Whenever creature you control... okay. I'll trade. I'll definitely trade. I don't want to let them get too much value from that. And I'm not guaranteed to play the Phylath next turn anyway, so I think that's fine. Yeah, like I said. I think I'll play the Claw first, and we'll play the Ooze. It's very unfortunate. Wait, how much? It needs 7. Okay, I'm quite far from that still. So I don't have a way to deal with this just yet, because of how my things have lined up. Bone Crusher, you're gonna equip the Bone Crusher, that's fine. It's not great. This is an attack for 8, we're down to 11. We are gonna start to gain some life though, that's worth noting. Actually, do I have a land in my graveyard? I do. Does that matter? 6, 7. No it doesn't, so I'll just exile that to gain some life. Do I play that? Doesn't make that active. I think I go... I think... I'm gonna kill you, take some damage from that, which sucks, but it is what it is. Die, and then I'm gonna play the Battle Driver here, and I'm gonna keep the Scavenging Ooze back just in case. We are 1 devotion away from getting our Clothis active. We can block the Lava Brink. Hoping to hit a land so I can play the Phylath and play a land drop. Please not touching my creatures, I beg of you. They can kill they can kill the Hedron or the Ooze, and I will still have enough devotion next turn if I play the Phylath for Clothis. I see you're touching my creatures, please do not touch it. That's annoying, but it's fine, question mark. Ugh. 6, 7 mana doesn't do anything. So let's do this one. Leave the creatures for the Scavenging Ooze. Just only gonna make 2 blockers. Actually, no way, made 3, I guess. 10. Wait, 10. Okay, I won. What? I had them dead, or like they could see they were dead. I didn't see they were dead, but we won. What the hell? I only had 2 basic lands, so I wasn't even considering we winning, I guess. Jeez, I'm stupid. Oh, because Phylath also gets to hit for 7. I didn't even think about that with Barrel Driver. I always think about the tokens getting to hit for bunch. But Phylath also gets the +2/+1 haste. Oh, that was a sick win out of nowhere. Let's see if we get any nice rewards for that. No, we do not. I actually have all uncommons in standard already, so like it doesn't matter what I get. So let's have just to end off the video, let's have a quick look at the deck. I think this list is basically where I want to be. We are currently on 26 lands. You might want to play 27. I wouldn't blame you for that. The card that I've been talking about. Once I remember what it's called, Ancient Green Warden. So you get to play lands from your graveyard and it gets double trigger. This card should definitely be in the deck. Okay, let me stop. Let's not be stupid anymore. So this should definitely be in the deck. And then to remove, I think the litho forming just hasn't been good enough. And if it's only good with let me find it. Give me 10 minutes. Ancient Green Warden. It's just not good enough. I think this should be our list most likely. there's some cards that's obviously up to how you feel about them, like Trashing Broken on, you can change for something else. The same can be said about the Exploration. It hasn't been too great, it has been okay. I could see it being changed. Most of the stuff being fine. The Morog, I actually haven't been able to see it in action because usually if it's gonna do its thing, they just concede. But I think overall, this list is where we want to be. You can always go for a little bit of land and see what we find, usually in green. Azusa, I don't like Azusa because you need the lands to be in your hand. It's good with Radha, but then you want Radha to be a commander, in my opinion. You could have World Shaper, again, not a fan. You're not gonna have that many lands in your graveyard, and you're not getting any value from milling. County Ambush, if you want extra removal, also in form of a land. Nylea's Intervention is not bad. Nylea's Intervention is something you should consider. We should consider, rather not you, but we, because we do struggle against flyers, and then this finds another. It's another way to find lands and can grow as the game goes on. So early in the game we can find one, then in the game we can find like 5, 6. But yeah, as you can see, we're running most of the red green cards apart from Brushfire, but that's for more aggressive deck. But I think this is the list we would stay in. I'll put it down in the description as well. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.